So we are back. A little bit more. Alright, so we are picking back up where we left off. And yes, it is the same map that I did the other one. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, we are going to go. Now there is an NPC invasion. I'm gonna go here. Go ahead and work. Yes, I don't think we're ready to fight yet. No, not quite yet. So there's a couple more things we want to do. And then once we do everything, then we'll start going to the actual action portion of it. Yeah, there's a couple more things I want to grab. There's a few other areas, but so the biggest one for the other ones are more or less for the seed. So let's go ahead and but the one thing I wish it did is when you get rid of one, the numbers change for the other ones. This one says 5, but it was still like one of like the earlier one. Oh, let's check. She might be gone now, if she's still there.
A pleasure to see. Did you give the little chrysalids the message that I love them? A pleasure. Did you give that I love them?
Says, oh, that. You know what? She might be talking chrysalids. To be perfectly honest, I'm not 100% sure what she's meaning. You know what? I'm gonna assume. I guess. She might be talking about. So over here. Oh, there's actually also a golem right over there that we could eventually take down. This is another area where you can kind of run through. I think she might be talking about these, because she gives you their things. So I think they just want you to come up here and like get the smithing stone. Now, so there's smithing stones and then there's somber smithing stones. So regular smithing stones are just for basically like regular weapons. So even the weapon that I currently have, work fine. There are also, I think an item up here or something. Yeah, it's right over here. I think she's. But the moment, so there's an item over here, the moment you grab it, not this one, this one right here. Right here. When you grab it, they all become hostile. Your best bet is just to run. This person I've had to heal this entire time. Now, if you go up that way, they might still jump down, but a lot, like, you'll hear a wow, like basically, yeah, the wolves coming down. Ooh. I don't know if that's what she's talking about.
A pleasure to. Did you give that I love them? And that despite.
Okay, maybe it's not here. It might only be until after you defeat, it's not God, I can't remember what his name is exactly. Yeah, so basically we want to come, there we go. This path. Not really path, but... Okay. Do we want to do it now? Yeah, we'll do it here a little bit. That's this guy. Keep big mad. This is the War Master shop. basically this guy sells actually, he will actually eventually lead him up in the volcano manor, which we will eventually get there, just not yet. So I think I may start.
Not see name's Budda. Let me. Are you here? Does your despite? Yeah. Takes me back. Any intro? All I know. Now's the time. There's a memento. A fine. That's how it grants.
And basically,
floating.
you will want to progress his quest line as much as possible. But I'm actually going to start. Leveling up when I can. So I wasn't as spot on with it, but I was pretty close. And right here, we basically just want to run kind of around and past all these guys. There's a chest in here. Really don't want to mess with anybody right now. Our biggest thing is just. I don't think there's like a seed or anything up there.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me.
Our pieces we want to talk to.
Oh, I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. Please. My thanks. Just give and I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it your all.
Basically, you just want a two-hand and heavy swing. And it'll pop out. I don't know if you can kill him or not.
Ah, no, that's...
We don't want to though,
Well,
because especially he will help you out with Red on later.
Once again, I am beyond upon this. I'd heard doesn't the I'm to red me. I've heard. I'm to red me. I've heard.
Yeah. Okay. So from here, we'll just run down. Get up. Don't really worry about this guy yet. He respawns. So I guess like if you're really wanting one of their helmets, you can technically farm him. I don't know the significance of it. It is actually, so I originally started my base character playthrough, and then quickly got rid of it.
Are you here as a customer?
These two things. Yeah.
I'm afraid.
Just so there's done. And then I think there's one down there. Now, if, for D, if we wouldn't have met him earlier, like, we met him at the round table and met him here, he would actually be standing right there. He would basically warn you about being careful over here and blah blah blah. We are going to ignore this one right now. I said this one's like this will probably be our other next one that we're going to use as a quick boss to level up. No, it doesn't work out. Our biggest thing is we want to go right over. You go overshot it. You put it over here. Man, I hate those bugs. Yeah, in here, there's nothing dangerous. There's just a bunch of turtles. You can fight them if you want to. You do get like turtlenecks off of them. But I mean, I guess if you want to be an evil person, you can do that. But this is the main thing we want, and this is actually the first one I'm going to equip, because this one enhances charge attacks. Which we do a good bit, but stamina recovery, so much like the, I think it's, is it called, I can't even pronounce it. Right? Like, I'm not even do it. Not even do it. But, philanthropy. Is that it? Sounds too or like me and shit. Regardless, it's the same ring. It's kind of in like the other Dark Souls games where like you shoot recovery speed. Now for up here, we're going to get another seed and a couple cookbooks, but make sure you come in through the back. Because if you go anywhere towards the front, you will be prompted for an NPC invasion. And although we could potentially take her out now, we really don't want to. Oh, I thought there was another tier up here, but it would be incorrect. Which is fine. It's okay to be incorrect every once in a while. Yeah, we'll eventually come back here. You get a couple souls, or runes off of her. This is Caelid. Oh, Caelid. There are a good bit of really good weapons you can come up through here and get. None of them really I will entirely benefit from. So we probably aren't going to tackle this until a little bit later. There are a couple seeds through here though. It's right here. So we want to actually go here next. Now this is going to be a lot of running. There's a couple poison spells that we can get through here, which are pretty good. There's another Ash of War you can get down there. I can't remember if it's Ash of War or if it's because those things, they also carry like smithing stones. All of them are pretty good. I can talk to this guy here real quick since we're on our way to the next race.
You do well to steer clear. And it's just
basically, he's just warning you about that dragon that I talked about earlier.
Don't.
He actually also helps with another NPC invasion. You can actually get his gear set later on too. Now, for this part here, it's a little difficult. I'll watch out for him. Because there's a bunch of rats down there. They pretty well smack you around. On top of like the dogs that are up here. Now there's so there's this one here which is kind of hidden in with everything. There's no, this one's not. This one's the twin blade. There's two of these chests here. Twin blade's pretty good for it's much higher dex build than we currently have. Ooh. You know what, we'll just go ahead and go through here just dogs. What doggos? I still never I didn't remember how many dogs were here. And some of the rats came up too, that's cool. So some of these parts here, it's almost better just to do like a quick charge attack. Got too high. No, so with he's like an alpha dog, so he's gonna smack a lot harder than some of the others. He's like, well, I'm running. careful because Torrent can actually die also. It doesn't die. Obviously. I'll think about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and summon them. I think, yeah, that's the only other. Now, these are considered. Again, Roberts. It's better to use your spirit summons here if you can. Especially being there we go. Oh, I'm just gonna to got my flashback because you can be attacked while this is happening. Like you aren't free from damage or anything. And then when you get here, just run. Honestly, like everything here will just hurts so bad. Because you have miners that are. Yeah, grab yourself here. Like here. Just in case you potentially need it, but yeah, just don't go trying to get anything, just run. There's some upgrade material here. Like if you really wanted to. Oh, yeah, just like that. Yeah, there's some upgrade materials and stuff that potentially worth it. If I can grab this while we're here. Oh, 1 second. Baby's up. Best stated. Like nighttime's normally the best time for me to be able to record. Just because I have my wife. We have a busy house. 3 dogs, 3 cats. I did find out a tip about them earlier. Goes down and around. Once he comes. Oh. Stay away from them though. Swamp with Aeonia. Ends up coming right back here. This thing is to kind of stay within the path and then just like swing right before it, or if you have like an AoE thing. So I know it was going to come this way eventually, so the best thing is just to kind of wait. What's on right here? We actually want to run straight this way. Now, further over, like, if you're a mage builder, there is really, really good scaling stuff that you can get right straight off the bat. We might want to do that right now just because it's not going to benefit us. Yeah, there's and then there's meteorite, the spell. That carried me forever. In fact, I still use it a couple times later, even later in the game. But my character isn't really. Now the one negative to it is you can't actually upgrade it, but it does boost meteor, meteorite boost or whatever. No, we actually need to circle around a little more. There's actually a. I don't think we passed. I think it's for this. Wait, yeah. Another. I think this one's an armament. We actually want to run this way. Another grace. Over here, no, there's actually another Deathrite bird that spawns up over here. And obviously they're world bosses, so they're automatically going to be a little bit stronger. There it is, there's a grace. So they're automatically going to be a little bit stronger, but just like regular things, they do scale with like the area. So like if you're in a stronger area, that boss, even though some mistakes some of the others are going to be stronger. I'm gonna grab this. We really don't have anything to be able to talk to that merchant yet. But the main thing we wanted here was there should have been a seed. We should do a quick browse around. It may have actually been over. Let's check this one. It might have been over here. See, it's the main reason why we came this way. Once we get the seed, we can basically dip out because, I mean, if you want to try to find something this early here, you can. But more than likely, you will be quickly taught that you aren't meant to be here. I thought it was like an easy to see one. Because I got it last time. Even though it very well could have been in the other area, but I thought it was like right here. Let's go up a little bit more. You know, flight dogs and... Okay, sorry about that. I'm honestly not sure what happened. Well, actually, I do know what happened. Apparently, because my recording goes straight to my SD card, and it was full. So it just kind of cut the recording off. Didn't do anything extra, literally just kind of turned it off. Yeah, so if you start here, okay, I didn't know, but I just ran over the hill just to double check. Now you want to be careful that you don't make big baddies mad, but it's actually on the other side of the merchant. If you kind of go around them, it's a B. Try to stay on the path as much as possible. While at the same time, being away from the path. You can grab this little seed right here. Just kind of grab it. And as a kind of a quick tip, I think, yeah, if if you hit YX, it takes you straight to the round table. Since if you're scrolling all the way down to the bottom left corner, it's just there. That's the overall route. Basically, at this point, we just go around and smack things. All right, let's go. Let's see here. There's that. I don't think I have any others marked anywhere. And it's normally what I like to do is not C7. Is it? No. Let's do a couple things over here first, and then we'll make our way over. There's an early dungeon right here. Now, if you're leveling up on the way, level up on the way. As I said, I obviously did a couple times. You know, before I leave, because I don't think I've done it yet, let's just go ahead and, especially today, okay, I don't have enough for that. Yeah. So I got everything. So right now, we're at, oh, I do want to, before I forget, I'm walking often. Keep playing Frenzy on just so I have it. Fireball. Cure poison. Just a couple of places we're going. Like you don't have to deal with rot and stuff like that too much now, not that I know of. So I know where it is, but I'll show you real quick. So up here, if you see these, sometimes they're easier to see at night, but you see that on the, basically it's pointing to a root dungeon. And that's actually where we're heading first. There's actually something over here we need to grab. So for Ashes of War, you need a knife to be able, it's like a, it's not like a, I guess it's a knife on a stem. But basically, it is what you need to be able to do that. There is a little difficult. If you're having, honestly, the thing you're gonna have the hardest time with is like the big spear knight dude. He's going to be the one you're gonna have the hardest time with. So if anything else, you can just like get Torrent first and just run back and forth and smack. Now he can hit pretty hard. Do I have what I think I have? Do not, I thought I had throwing stuff. There's one actually right there. So do your thing and just kill through it. See, it's a good thing that we have extra flash now. I think my boo-boo might be waking up, so I might be cutting this one short. Which I messed up at the beginning of it, so this one's actually, for one of the first dungeons, it's a little long. Because see, there's an up and downstairs to it. Let me think. Did get a bow. Can't use it though. It's actually one I wanted to get before I did anything. Let's see if I can hit you from here. I can. Oh, also for most spells, not all spells, but most spells can be charged. Just like whatever button you have. Oh, I don't hit him. He should chop down for us though. He'll get irritated he can't get us. because you don't want him trying to get you later on. Maybe he won't. Oh. He's him aggroed. Should try to hit off. You just come over and watch us. There we go. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. We can do this without, it's just keep your shield out, because it does help negate a little bit. But if you have a bow, you can actually hit those. There's a little bit of a trick. I know I don't have like the sufficient stuff to use it. I don't need to do damage, I just need to make it stop. As a quick tip, there are like multiple things in here that will try to get you. Maybe it's not this one. It's not this one. Never mind. This one you're safe. It's the one down there that will. Is there anything up here? I've never double checked. No, just people will leave messages because you can. So also, if you, there's a couple places that you need to actually be on top of those to get to a higher area. Go and hit it. Now, if you hit it mid-stream, it will more than likely still, I think, is he right here? No. That's just a cup. There's actually several of them in here. So, which you could actually go to crafting. A couple of those. What you want to do is just go like, I want to make sure I'm back far enough. It's kind of like boop, boop, and boop. Shoot it, because then it should actually take them out for you if I was thinking about it. So if you're quicker, my last playthrough, I was able to get it pretty well, and I felt really accomplished. But trust me, there's a couple others in there we can still use. Ran right into it. Yeah, because I am not able to do this properly. There's one. Will you technically even do that? It brings you up. There's still one more, but oh no, there's two more. So what we'll do for this is just, oh, where are those ones? Yeah, and most plunging attacks. Actually, we haven't even leveled up. I guess I know. So I leveled up my faith, so my spell incantations are going to hit a little bit harder. Now, the one aside with, so like the main purpose of these dungeons are that you basically want to go He's here. Whoa. And what? Yeah, if you can do like a quick plunging attack and then an all like is plunging into an okay. I can charge mine way quicker than you can. What was that? You know, you can actually farm these guys for their heads. The cat one raises your... The cat one raises your intelligence by 2. They weigh a little bit, so like they're kind of hard to wear at the beginning, but oh. Also, that's one of the issues is that anytime you get a message, hit A real quick. Not you'll have that same issue where you're trying to attack and the message is just on your screen and you can't do the goddamn thing. Did I hit it? Yeah. Now the one plus side to these beginnings is that, looks like right now I have new FP. My wondrous physique is, I can use it technically, but I haven't even allocated it yet. Makes you waking up, so I think we have enough time to beat this real quick. Yeah, there's restore half health, temporarily boost, and enhanced charge attack. So we're just going to do these. There's, when we eventually get to it, so when you see these, there's giant tree spirits that you get different bubbles. That one there, I think I've used through my entire first playthrough. It puts on a bubble that negates all of your first hit damage. We have our wolves. Oh, anyway, sheep. Do this real quick. She's starting to wake up. Ooh, now it hurts. It hits real hard. So if you can, let your they also, your summons also use FP, so. No, okay. And you get your, yeah, each of them have like something different, and you get a little bit of runes out of it. And when you see these, it just takes you back to the entrance. Now, before you run right out afterwards, especially if there's like enemies outside of it that you're nervous of, it doesn't replenish any of your stuff. It just takes you back to the entrance. We're back to here, and then we're going to wrap up little booze up. So, wait, I will catch you in the next one. There's a couple more things we can do just in this area, and we will be cracking them up. Alright guys, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.